This is your last one and a courtesy call.
Hey guys, welcome back. AuraBomb here. It is Fan Deck Friday, and I just crawled out of bed. I'm so sick, but it's okay. We got this. Still bringing up content. I will be streaming. Actually, I'm recording this on Thursday because I couldn't get a Thursday video out in time. But yeah. So this is going up Friday, which means I would have already streamed. I'll stream on Friday too. I'll be streaming tonight, so be on the lookout for that. 9 p.m. CST. You want to look around my channel around then. That's whenever I start. Like, if I don't have it, if I'm not streaming yet, it's probably scheduled on the channel. So a little heads up. But it's Fan Deck Friday, and I kind of want to show you guys how I go about getting decks to play on the channel. So let me minimize this. Let me go into this right here, and I guess people are gonna know what my real name is now, but that's fine. Let me do this real quick. All right, check it. So ignore the screen; it's gonna be black over there. But this is the AuraBomb shelter. Let me scroll up here. This is AuraBomb shelter, my Facebook group. I allow all my subs and stuff to come on by, and this is where people like leave their deck lists and stuff, talk about their experiences on TCG. So just like a little shout out to that. If you guys want me to, if you guys want to join the AuraBomb shelter, which shout outs to you guys for coming up with such a great name. Go ahead and follow on Facebook or ask to join on Facebook, and I'll accept you. But I was just scrolling through to see what decks I could play for Fan Deck Friday, and I posted it. This is my name. This is me, in case you were curious. Okay, guys, I should be back now. Sickness is pretty much gone. But back on the grind. Let me know what decks you want to see. I posted this yesterday, and I got a couple comments, and I want to play this deck. So I'm just gonna take this right here, and shout outs to you, Mateo Mimi. Hopefully you don't mind me doing this, but shout outs to you, big dog. I'm actually going to go onto there. I copied the deck, so now we go into here. This is what you're supposed to do, because that way it's easier for me to both put on the channel, and it's easier for me to actually want to do this. You know what I mean? Now, in cases like this where I don't have every card, I'm going to slightly change it to where it is more for me, I guess. The deck list is cool. So the point of the deck is, by the way, I hope you don't mind me changing this, bro. I'm going to change a little bit of it just because I want to make sure, because this is what I usually do. I usually play the exact list, but when I'm missing a card, I will change whatever I need to because I don't feel like getting the card. So for the case of this, I'm going to take out this. And I'll take out one line of these. Do I have 4 of these? I don't. All right, I'll just take out one of these. And I might add a 4th level ball. Let me do this just because I like to clean up the deck a little bit. Oh, hold on. Okay, all right. This is where shenanigans become intense. Are you ready? I have to clean up everything so that it looks clean. But this is live. I'm never gonna do this again for the most part, guys. I just want to throw that out there. But I want to show you guys like what I go through whenever I do this, because like Fan Deck Friday, everybody wants me to play their deck on Fan Deck Friday, which is incredibly like it's flattering. It's flattering. I don't want to say humbling. I'm gonna add a 4th one of those just for the time being. Do I have 4 of these? Yes, I do. Dope. Which is awesome. I'm glad that I can do that. But I want to make sure it's easy and you guys can have understand. People can join the Facebook group because that's the best place for you to send me lists. But by the way, before I forget, hey guys, welcome back. AuraBomb here. Fan Deck Friday. Today we're playing Alolan Ductrio with Sharpedo. I'm very excited. I actually really wanted to play this deck for a while. Recently we did a 1,000 subscriber special where I gave away a full art shaman. Well, somebody gave me this as a late birthday present so that I could give it away for you guys as another subscriber special. So whenever we hit 2,500 subscribers, I will be giving out this full art Ultra Ball. It's my only one. I don't want it. I don't care about full arts on PTCGO. So to get that, we have to hit 2,500 subscribers, and then I'll do once again a giveaway video and all that shenanigans. So yeah, it's pretty dope, right? I think that's pretty cool. Which one I have 2 of? That's not the one I have 2 of. Dope. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, you want to join the AuraBomb army, the shelter, the place of safekeeping. Oh god, I had that in 4 Sigma Wars. I just gave that last one away. All right, this man has 4. Okay, that's 3. All right, I was thinking about putting some balloons in here, but that's probably not going to be the case. There we go. Look at that. Look how clean the deck list looks now. I'm super OCD, guys, but it's whatever. Most of you guys know that by now. Let me just there we go. Oh, whoops, Scardo Kukui. I'll add that back in, I promise. Oops. Kukui. What's up, bruh? How you doing? I think I might add Lily just for like more draw support. Do I have? I don't have 4 of those. Decklist looks very, very clean and consistent. I'll probably add a 5th Dark Energy, to be honest. Just for, you know, being able to get them easier. Where are my DCEs? Double. There we go. Let's add those. That's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll add a 5th one of these. That's gonna be the new deck list. But this is the deck list, so check it. This is really cool. We are just 5 minutes in. It's based around Sharpedo's attack. His attack is Aqua Impact, does 20 more damage for each colorless energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. So you're already hitting for 60. It's okay for 3 energies, DC in the dark. But if you're adding, like, say they have a 1 retreat cost, you're doing 20 damage. They have a 2 retreat cost, they're doing 80. You're doing 80. Now you're doing 100 damage, all right? And if they have 3, that's 120. That's 2 KOs, you know? And that's not going to be hard for us to pull off because we're playing a Alolan Dugtrio, and it's only for his ability. Tangled Hair. Your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 more. Now, like I just mentioned, if they have 2 extra retreat costs, we're hitting for 100 damage with this Pokemon, which is great. Some Pokemon do have free retreat costs, but not that many. Greninja and Jolteon are the only ones that come to mind that are in the meta. So for that reason, I really like Sharpedo. And Dugtrio has Dig Under. You can actually use Dig Under as an attack if you weaken things with Sharpedo and you go out of your way to attach your energies to Dugtrio. You can actually snipe things on the bench. Also, it is fair to say that the Diglett does have a free attack, which is essentially a single puzzle of time. And then this has Gnaw Through, discards Pokemon tools, which is good for getting rid of Floatstones and stuff like that, because Floatstone does kind of make this deck a bit annoying. But we also have cards like Beedrill to get rid of Floatstones, specifically Floatstones. I guess you could do other things like belts, but that doesn't really matter as much. And now everything else is just kind of support for the deck list. We have Escape Rope, we have 4 level balls, you know, because everything is grabbable besides the besides these Pokemon, which, yeah, we have Ultra Balls 4, so we're okay. We got our Special Charge, we got our Super Rod, we got our Trainer Mail 4, that's my man, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 ES Seekers, 2 Silent Labs, 1 Delinquent, 2 Lysanders, 3 Ends, 1 Kukui, 4 Sycamores, and then you got the 3 Floatstones and 3 Poison Barb. Poison Barb is cool, another new card of the set I didn't get to play yet. This Pokemon card is attached to your opponent's active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack. The attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Now, I personally prefer Balloons over Poison Barb, because Balloons with Rough Skin, which I didn't talk about yet, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon is damaged by an opponent's attack, put 3 damage counters on that active Pokemon, which means if you attack your Sharpedo, you're doing 90 damage to them, which kind of makes them not want to attack the Sharpedo, I'm not gonna lie. Also, Shaman's kind of cool because we're playing DC, so we can Sky Return if like shenanigans start happening. I mean, Poison Barb is cool doing 1 damage between turns, but usually you want to have that big damage, especially since you're probably never gonna hit for Okos anyways. That's just my preference. This is Fan Deck Friday though. I'm gonna play it to the best of my abilities the way he gave it to me. If I feel like I should take out a Sharpedo and put in that Carvanha, I will. No, if I take out the level ball and put in that Carvanha, I will. But I don't have a 4 Sharpedo. I don't feel like trading for it right now. We have our 5 Dark Energies and our 4 double colors energies. But that's the deck list, guys. Hold on. Shark Moles. The scariest deck of all time. 2 heads. I don't know. I just felt like doing that. All right, let's get some games. We've been messing around for far too long. I'm feeling a bit better. I'm hoping by tomorrow I am 100%. I still have that nasty cough, but it doesn't hurt like it used to. It used to like sting my throat. Although I will say, after streaming last night, I did play some Dark Rising for you guys that missed it. By the way, if you guys haven't watched my Dark Rising playthrough, like, the people that do watch it absolutely love it. So I don't know, maybe you like it too. If not, if that's not your thing, I understand. But it's like a it is a Nuzlocke, but it's cool because it's like a live stream series. So like it gets uploaded to YouTube right away, as you guys can see on the channel, on top of being up on whenever I live stream it. And oh man, that would have been cool if that was a Diglett, because like it's cool starting with Diglett, right? You get that chance to like look at your top 3 cards and set yourself up. This deck is kind of weird, but the hands are nice, and that's what I like. I mean, even though we didn't get a Pokemon, that was a pretty decent hand if we did get one. Don't do this to me. Okay, good. This is a weird start because I have the Silent Lab and the Shaman. We'll see what my opponent's playing first. We're going second, which kind of sucks because a turn 1 Silent Lab would have been pretty nice. If we could put down our cards, put down Shaman, and then Silent Lab our opponent, that would have been kind of nice. It looks like we're playing, yeah, the best deck. This is such a good deck right now. I mean, everything in this deck has a pretty decent retreat cost. We 2-hit KO the Decidueyes if we can set up in time. If he gets a turn 1, Lurantis is going to be kind of annoying. But we can make do, I think. We have Lysanders. We don't have a DCE attachment though. Could be problematic, so we're just gonna have to sit back and watch. Now the thing is with this deck is that you're not guaranteed to get the turn 1 Lysander, because it's not as like common as Lurantis, right, where you have a lot more room because you're playing a 4-4-4 line, right, 16 or 12 cards, while in Lurantis Vileplume you're playing 3-4 Lurantis, which is 7 cards, so you're playing 9 more Pokemon. And as opposed to 9, well then again you are putting in a lot more energies. No, you're not, because instead of playing DCEs, you're playing the colors. So the deck runs 7 energies, while we're only running 8 or 9. I know some people play a lot more, but I'm not one of those people. Let me grab another Carvanha. We don't really need Diglett this game, at least not yet. I'm definitely gonna play the Silent Lab, but it's kind of hard to time when I want to play it. I guess I'll just draw 2 for now and Sycamore after I Silent Lab. I don't think I'm going to want to play another one. This is pretty nice, actually. We get more Poison Barbs down. Let's go ahead and Silent Lab here. So no more Shamans for him, so a little bit less digging, but we'll Sycamore here. We got a DC. I'm going to stick with Dark, though, in case he does find a way to knock me out. It's just safer for me this way. And in case he can lock me out of the game, I am in a VS Seeker to grab my Lysander back. Plus I can OHKO this, right, because it has a 1 retreat cost. No, I can't, never mind. I can 2-KO it. But for now I can gnaw through. I mean, he doesn't have any tools, so it doesn't do anything, so never mind there. But yeah, I'll just pass for now, because I'm probably gonna end depending on his hand, right, because I don't want to lose all these supporters. But I can delinquent as well if he gets really stuck. It doesn't look like, it looks like he's kind of okay to fight, but I mean, oh, he's on Sycamore here, never mind. Alright, so Sycamore, he plays VS Seekers and is, oh guys, please don't play VS Seekers in your item lock. It just ruins the consistency. He did get rid of my Silent Lab, which was whatever, I guess. He has 3 possible Decidueyes on the board and then 1 Decidueye already. If he attacks us, that's okay, I guess. He has a Lugia down too. If he attacks us, he's going to be poisoned. His retreating options are kind of annoyingly low for him. But he's going to damage this one. Ugh, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. This deck is too fast. We can actually Lysander out some other Pokemon, right? Like, we could, I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to go on to this right now. I need, like, a really good card off this, I think. Floatstone, I mean, I guess. Attach. I'm gonna have to play N. I don't want to play N, but whatever. Oh, you know what? It would have been dope. A delinquent play would have been dope right there, actually. I think I messed up. Sharpedo now, so Rough Skin can activate. Let me just keep emptying everything. I don't know if I want to play this. I'll keep the Sycamore in hand. Sure. It gives me a reason to actually play everything else. Okay, so check it. I don't want to Ultra... I'm going to Sycamore next turn, right? But I still want to have cards to Ultra Ball away. So even though I'm only drawing 2 off this, I think I'd still rather do it. Nice, we got a Sharpedo off it. I want to get a Super Rod, which is what I'm missing. Do I even bother with the, let me see what I get off this. Right, like, let me just see what's going on here. If he ends me, that's fine, I guess. What's going on in the deck? We have the Super Rod, so I have to hope the item lock doesn't become a thing. We also missed our second Silent Lab, which is a little bit annoying, but we can work with it. Let me put down Diglett for now. I also like experience shares in this deck, because like it's hard to set up a Sharpedo to attack, right? Like, you've got such a lot of stuff to do. And I also don't like having all these things there, but I'm just going to pass for now. He can take more damage. Damage is damage is damage is damage. So there's that. This is one of the best decks in the format. I don't care what anyone says. Vileplume, I mean, people hate Vileplume too. Like, I uploaded my video yesterday, 2 days ago, when this gets uploaded, of me playing Vileplume. And nobody liked that. He's probably going to attach that to... Oh, he has attached that to Gloom, doesn't he? Oh, I guess not. So if I Lysander out his Gloom, then it's kind of like, you know, over for that. I don't know what he's going to do here. Is he going to attack? Because he could actually knock us out, right? He's going to play Sycamore again. He doesn't have Tauros anymore, which is kind of nice. Although, like, Lugia is a problem as well. Timer Ball, okay, double tails, let's get it. Let's get this money. 2 tails. 2 tails. I'm hungry. I need to get food, man. It is already 3 p.m. for me. It is much too late. He also plays Belt. Another card I disagree with. I disagree with a lot of his lists. 2 tails. Oh, come on. Oh, why'd you gotta give this man heads? You can't be going around giving these men head, you know? You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Alright, so he might have Vileplume in hand already, but I'm sure he's still digging for the Floatstone. Oh god. All of the feather arrows. Feather arrows are thread, dude. This deck is weak to the, like, incredibly weak to the Decidueye. No, the damage. No, the damage. And we're gonna get knocked out. And he's got the Vileplume down. Oh no, the damage. Take that damage though. Delicious rough skin. Dude, if we had Rocky Helmet though, he'd already be at like 100 and he'd be at 90 damage. As you can see, the speed between Poison Barb versus Rocky versus Bursting Balloon is way different. Plus, he wouldn't have wanted to attack me there, right? Because I had Bursting Balloon, so he probably would have preserved me. I don't know. Like I have a lot of reasons to not like playing that card. We can't do anything else, to be honest, so I guess I just sack off Diglett. Well, he's just gonna double on it, right? So it doesn't really matter what we do. To an extent it does, right? Like, because then I have to go into Shaman. I have to bait him to attack to Shaman just so I can attack his Decidueye one time. Do you know how sad this is? This is very sad. Because the reasoning, check it out, here's my reasoning. Because he's probably going to just double this, right? No matter what. But if I bring out the Shaman, he's gonna want to double. He's gonna want to do this one once so he can knock it out with Razor Leaf. Meaning I would finally get a free switch into Sharpedo. But he doesn't do that. He's okay. He's smart. Never mind. But like, here's the thing: if I left that active, I still have to go into Shaman, right? Because this thing just dies to a Razor Leaf. There's nothing I can do about it. And I can't play Super Rod anymore, so ripperonis. Yeah, I can't win this game because I don't have a play for next turn. Yeah, I don't have a play for next turn because I can attach this, retreat, go into this, which does nothing at all. Yeah, I'm gonna concede this. There's absolutely nothing I can do there. Yeah, but I know, like, I didn't gas it up, but I thought it was a really interesting idea whenever me and Styx did the set overview of, like, the combination of these two mods. Because it seems like fun, right? Like, it seems like a fun thing, but in theory, it doesn't really work. And it's only because Sharpedo's attack is too much. If Sharpedo was just a DCE or a single dark, then this deck would be a fun rogue deck. But, like, it's not even a fun rogue deck. It's just it's like a deck that you want to have fun with, but you can never pull off because the attack cost is too much and the HP is too low. But we did lead with this, and we're going second still. Going first is really important too, because look at this. I start Silent Lab again. I don't know, man. But yo, did you guys hear about the Aqua Turbo? Oh, we're playing a variant of Nebby. Did you guys hear about Aqua Turbo though? Yo, and you guys, I told you guys Lapras is gonna be the best, and it's gonna be the. I'm dying. Hold on. I'm dying. Okay. Alright, I think I'm good. Alright, so check it. Dude, Aqua Box, that's gonna be wild. I can't wait till next format because I can't wait to see the new expanded, right? Like the new expanded was probably gonna be just XY onward, which is gonna be so cool because I know all those cards. I don't know any black white cards because I don't know that format, but I know what every XY card does because that's when I start collecting those XY. So he's got the turn 1 Lily. I don't know how that's even fair, but this man's playing, I'm assuming Solgaleo Zygarde, which is kind of wild. Alright, let's get some of these babies down. Carvana. Maybe I should replace one of these level balls with a 4th Carvana. I think that's my best play. Just to keep it like as consistent to the deck list that we have right now as possible. Do I grab that? I'm probably gonna Sycamore, right? I could play Shaman, but I don't really need all those liabilities on the bench. We'll see. Plus, I want to play Silent Lab, so I don't really want to play Shaman. Oh, and N seems really good here too, so I'm probably gonna play N, not any of those other cards. Let's grab this level ball. Let's put down Carvana number 2. You know what'd be really cool in this deck? Pyukumuku. Pyukumuku would be kind of wild in this deck. Another level ball target with that ability. As long as we keep on Beedrill, we should be fine too. And play that, so just mess him up a bit. No Shamans for him. We'll play the N. This is a weird place for us to be, but we can attack for free with this Pokemon. So let me just go ahead and attach these here, and let's see what we get. This Spelunk. Ultra Ball is best, right? Because I don't wanna get Super Rod yet. So if I get Ultra Ball, I can discard the Lab and this before I Sycamore. Yeah, we'll just do that. That might actually makes us in a really good position next turn. Because I can get rid of the 2 cards I don't want, and then I can Sycamore everything else. So I can get a Sharpedo, and then I don't want to get Super Rod quite yet because it doesn't do anything for me. Let's see if this man has rare. If I just end this man into like the best hand ever. He plays Karen, I guess for the, oh, he had a rare, he has 2 rare candies in hand. Dude, the full art rare candies coming. Yeah, I end this man to a spectacular hand. Solgaleo's retreat cost, what is it? I do not know, but this man is banking. I literally gave this man heaven in that. It is a 3 energy retreat cost, which means 20, 40, 60. We're hitting for 120. What did I just do? What did I click? I don't know what I clicked. But this man just lilied. I like Lily. I take it back, guys. I really like Lily. I don't think it's worth playing in decks right now. But when Tapu Lele comes out, I think it's worth playing in every deck. Because Lele is going to be one of those cards that are like a 1 of in a lot of decks, right? Some people might even play it as 2 of because it actually has a really decent attack. And people are going to be playing like straight Tapu Lele decks, which are going to be hilarious. Oh man, those are going to be funny. Because like the attack is good, but it's not like deck defining good, right? Like it's just 20 energies attached to both active Pokemon. So it's just the same as Lugia, but nobody plays like a Lugia EX deck, right? Soul Burst. Looks like all these Zygardes are going to be hitting for 1,000,000. And we're weak to Zygarde, I think. Are we? We are indeed weak to Zygarde. It's not like any of this matters. But we 2-hit KO everything. I think they have a really big retreat cost. So if we can streamline these, if I can Super Rod, this deck needs a 4/4 line. For these reasons, but like, it's whatever. Does he play enough rainbows to set up a Soul Burst GX? He does not. He put it there though, I don't know why. Imagine if I had like 30 Enhanced Hammers. That'd be crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's grab our buddy. Oh, we have 2 Sharp Surprise. That's exciting. So, like, remember how I said we might win this game? Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We need a prize. We didn't even, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we never attached last turn, and we don't really have an energy attachment for this turn. That's unfortunate. I don't know what to do. He's just gonna rush in. So let me just, as long as he doesn't have Lysander, we should be okay, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and pass here. I mean, the cool thing is I have Super Rod, so whenever he does knock out the Sharpedo, we Super Rod it back in and we hope for the best. But I mean, how much damage am I doing right now? He has a 3 retreat cost, so it's an extra 60 damage. It means 120. If he's, oh god, no! Oh, well, rip the dreams, guys. There's literally nothing we can do now, right? Because we have our other Sharpedo prized. There's no way for us to get a prize. I guess we could attack this, but that's foolish. That is foolish propaganda. Yeah, we can't win with 2 Sharpedos prized. Yes! Fan Deck Friday! I'm telling you, man, Fan Deck Friday, it's supposed to be the fun. Alright. Sorry, bro. I'm going to actually change these into balloons. Because with balloons, once again, we have fighting chances if we have cards like Balloon. Alright, hold on. I gotta think real quick. Is there anything else I might want to change up a little bit? A little bit of change, a little bit of changing things up. I don't need 2 of those. Kukui's never gonna like help. I mean, I guess it gives us a draw supporter, but it's not really worth it. Delinquent, I mean, disruption is nice, but there's not enough disruption in this deck. Yeah, there's not enough disruption in this deck to really warrant it. Do this. Gives me more Pokemon. Alright, let me put in the 4 balloons. Because balloons are going to be kind of big. Alright, let me think about this though. I want teammates in this deck. I want teammates and I want acrobikes. Those are the 2 cards I definitely want. I don't know what I'd take out though. Do I take that? I don't want to take that out. That actually helps a lot with the speed. I also want like, what's it called? I kind of want to take out Shaman, to be honest. Let's make this more of a budget deck real quick. Hold on, let me try something. Stay with me for a second. We're gonna try to make this more budget. We're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna add 2 of them. Alright, now check it. Now we can take some of these out. Keep 1. We can add another balloon. And we can add... Oh, that's not right. Let's add Timer Ball. Actually, let's add teammates first. This is experimenting, right? Experimenting. This is live because I already did my my 30 minutes of the live with the deck, right? So like now I'm just doing some experimenting. I want to add Timer Ball. I kind of want 2 Timer Balls, to be honest. Maybe I'll cut this back down. We'll see. We're gonna do slight experimenting, guys. Real quick. Dude, imagine, yeah, it'll be fun. Some max elixirs plus energy switches, treated like water box. All right, Shark Moles, let's go. Come on, Shark Moles. One more time. Show me your power. Show me your power. Just throwing stuff out there, dude. That guy is swagrific. You guys see him? He is swagrific. I bet he goes out in public wearing that. No offense to you, Bekoxisi. No offense to you, bro. Just not you. Your avatar. That's who I'm talking to. All right, we got the Oranguru lead, but we got the Floatstone, so it's all Gucci. The reason why I like Oranguru is because there's a lot of item cards in this deck, right? Like, you also have a lot of supporters, but I cut down the supporter line a bit, so it could help with the Oranguru. Plus, drawing a lot, so to help you get your Sycamores is really, really nice. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. Oh, we're playing Dark, dude, look at all. We haven't won a single coin flip today either. Come on, man. How am I supposed to say Tails never fails again when Tails keeps failing me? Actually, you know what? I don't even think I picked the coin flips. That man got rid of a 2 VS Seeker. That hand must be garbage. Like, that must be a bad hand. Or like a really good hand that's like too, you know how like whenever something's too good it's bad, like think of cupcakes, you know, like you have a cupcake but then you have like a sweet cupcake and it's like that's good, but then you have like a cupcake that's like too sweet and you're just like, ugh, this is kind of gross now. I bet that's what his hand is like. What is wrong with me? I am really sick. These meds, dude, they are blowing me away. They are blowing me away. I really hope this video is recording too, and my voice just squeak. That's how you know. That's how you know. All right. So you know what would have been dope right there? A turn 1 Silent Lab. That would have been really cool. Or like going first and maybe getting it off the end. Whew, let me tell you. Oh, you know what I just realized? Silent Lab plus Oranguru don't really mix well. He's gonna also hex me. That's interesting. Alright, check it. We're gonna do this first. And we're gonna do this because we don't really have a choice. Best hand, let's get it. Alright, look at that. Look at that. That's a pretty decent hand. I will take this hand. Because we have an energy attachment for the turn, and that means a lot. Something we haven't been able to do the first 2 or 3 games that we played. We have a Sharpedo for next turn. Turn Ball is cool, but we don't really need it right now, so we'll just play N. Hopefully he doesn't like get a Lysander, which I mean I'm sure he has it, right? Because like my opponents usually have everything that I don't want them to have right away. The retreat cost of these Pokemon. This one has 2. So we're hitting for 100 damage with the balloon plus the rough skin. That's 190 if he attacks us, and then he is a Duck Trio away from being knocked out. I also like more energies in the deck. I don't know, man. There's so much of this deck that's like hard to pull off because we don't have the right cards yet. But like I'm so hopeful nowadays because like I don't know what kind of cards. Like, usually it's easy to predict what kind of cards Pokemon is going to print in their new sets, but because of this new, oh my god, he plays Silent Lab too. Because of this new format, I can't really tell you what kind of cards my opponent is going to play. So he's going to play Silent Lab. He plays Hex Lab. That's wild. This man does not like abilities. Oh wait a minute, is this the winning list? Is this like the list that got? Is this? I don't know. I wonder if this is like the same list that like won Anaheim or something like that. All right. So if we don't get another Pokemon next turn, we kind of lose. Just want to throw that out there. And we have a Sycamore, which I'm kind of forced to play, right? Because I don't want to. Well, I guess I could give him less cards. Sure, I'll play the Sycamore. I'll play the N. I mean, not the Sycamore. But seriously, I need hope for the best here. Come on, N. Give me that money. Give me some level balls at the very least. All right, we got. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good job, bro. But we don't have a dark energy. So I actually take it back. That was a bad job. Bad job, bro. We have another Oranguru. Oh, it doesn't matter. He has Lab up, so we can't actually attack for the turn. Don't we have free retreat though? I'm pretty sure this Pokemon has free retreat, right? Yeah, it doesn't have any retreat cost. That's really cool, actually. I'm actually gonna put down a dig. No, I need all my. How many Sharpedos? I got plenty of Sharpedos left. I got 2 of them left. So, I would rather attack with consistent Sharpedos. Nice. Balloon is actually going to be really nice, which means it's going to force him to Lysander. So I'm going to actually retreat here. It's nice actually that we have free retreat on that Pokemon, which means our float stones are literally just for Oranguru and Duck Trios. But now he's forced to Lysander, right? Let's see if he has it though. He needs to get it. I mean, then again, he has dug through over half of his deck already. But it's on his discard pile, which means he has to have it in his hand. Let's see what he does. I don't think he wants to take this damage. That's a 1 retreat cost. Duck Trio has a 2 retreat cost. I think no matter what, I'm gonna have to evolve into Duck Trio and hope to get a float stone. There's still 2 more in the deck, so we'll see what we can do. Alright, let's see what my opponent's thinking about. That man has all of these things. Maybe an energy disruption would be good in this deck. Like, just take out a lot of stuff, just throw in a bunch of hammers. Get rid of all these, because you know, like the rule of TCG, right? Like, when in doubt, play hammers. If your deck is bad, just throw in hammers and you have a fighting chance. The TCG rule. The EXP share. Yeah, hammers would have been kind of nice. Dude, knocking out that, look at that, 170 damage. That is too much. Sir, that is too much damage. But there, 60 damage. Now he's in range, right? So, like, let me go into this because for your tree cost. He has 220 HP. He is now down to 160 HP, right? Is that how that works? Alright, we can attack. We have 2 of these. And a balloon. Wait a minute, don't we just knock him out now because of the balloon? So Aqua Impact does 100 damage. And then he'll be at 160. He'll take 60 damage from me and get knocked out. So like Rough Skin's not really coming into play here, but it will knock him out once I do this. That's what happens. All right, we have Sycamores for next turn. We have Ends in case shenanigans happen. But check it out. The only cool thing about this deck is the prize exchange is really nice. Bruh, if we had our Doug Trios out earlier, we could have gotten a knockout with the Rough Skin, right? So 2040. Yeah, if we had 2 Doug Trios out right now, oh my god, this man is an evil, evil, evil person. I'm gonna need a top deck Oran Guru because we just lost 2 DCs. I think those are all of my DCs now. I think I'm just done. None. Alright, we have special charge in the deck still, so maybe I can draw that. I also need to like top deck a Belt or a VS Seeker. Or not Belt, a Sycamore or a VS Seeker. He's in a retreat to not get knocked out. And he's playing that to avoid any special energy drops, which is actually really smart on his part. He's taking 90 damage here, which means if I get down another Sharpedo, another balloon. Oh, I can't get down another balloon. Never mind. I'm gonna have the Lysander at some point. We're actually just gonna lose to Tina, which, you know, it makes sense because people lose to Tina. It's a good card. Put down another lab. This man is evil. He's a bad person. He's a bad person. He's going out of his way to make us just feel bad. Alright, so check it. His retreat cost is ridiculous. I can actually make him incapable of retreating, right? I'm gonna need a couple of things here. I'm gonna need a couple of things. Well, it all depends on what my top deck is though. So I'm gonna need like the best top deck right now. This man needs to just choose his stuff. Like, please, hello sir, don't waste my time. You are wasting my time right now. Dude, I just want to play Zelda. Like, I want to be laying in bed, like drinking tea, playing Zelda while watching videos, so I can feel better and not be doing like homework like I've been doing for the past 20 days. That's an exaggeration, but I did have a bunch of exams as soon as I got sick, which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna retreat here and hope for the next top deck to be gold, because we are just not right now. We are just not right now. A Lysander would be kind of nice, but I don't know if he plays anything to get out of it. Giratina is a good card, dude. Giratina just literally just beats some decks. It's gonna be sad whenever we lose it, because we're losing it, right? Like, it's in Ancient Origins, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's gonna be sad when we lose it. It's gonna be really sad. Especially since one of my favorite decks played Giratina. It was a deck that I played ARG in before Sun Moon came out. It was Metal Dragons, and it played like 2 Giratinas, 2 Salamence, 2 Magirnas, and a Garbline. Well, I mean, the prize exchange was nice if we ever knocked that thing out, but I don't think that's gonna be a thing that happens. Oh, you know what I didn't do, which is completely my fault because I forgot about it, was Spelunk. Let's Spelunk now. Let's get some Spelunk action. What is this trash? Alright, well, that's game. I mean, there was no way. All we did was top deck. Yeah, we're out of here. All right, guys, that's going to be the deck for today. That's going to be the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching an amazing, like, spectacular video. Very well played, very sought out. And I don't know why I clicked this, to be honest. I just want to see if this is Anaheim list, because I was thinking about playing the Anaheim list on the channel. Do you guys want me to do that? You guys want me to play more like regional winning lists and stuff like that? Because I like profiling other people's decks, especially right now when there's like not much for me to build. But this is the deck list. You know, this is the post deck list. The original deck list is the beginning of the video. Go check that out. Man, this is a wild video. This is a wild video. You know what, guys? Tomorrow I'm gonna bring you guys something new and something that could actually win. All right, it's gonna be similar to Togekiss Darkrai that we had, the Kiss of Death, but it's not gonna be that. I don't know how it's gonna work, but it's gonna win because I'm gonna be not sick. It's okay. Oh god, somebody kill me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Join the Facebook group. Drop a like if you haven't already. Answer the common question of the day to get a chance to win 2 Roaring Skies packs or 1 Sun and Moon pack. The common question of the day is, what is your favorite meme deck to come out? What is your favorite meme deck? All right, how about that? This is a meme deck. To me, it seems like a meme deck because like it works in the right situation. But we just played 3 ridiculously good decks, which, by the way, I'm glad my elo is high again because those were all really good decks. So people are good going at it right now. But yeah, let me know down below, and you can get a chance to win some packs. Remember, 2,500 subscribers will be giving out full art Ultra Balls, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.